are listening to the Metal Moose.
Yo, this is Tyson from the Apex, and you're listening to the Moose.
Hey, it's Ariane from Glass Delirium, and I'm a chick who rocks on the Metal Moose.
If you ain't covered in Cheeto dust, then you just ain't listening right.
This is Don Rizzi from Throttle God, Rock Springs, Wyoming Metal, and you are listening to the Moose.
This is Brad from Coma Trip, and you are listening to the Metal Moose.
You are listening to the Metal Moose.
listening to the Metal Moose.
You gotta love a cool outro to get things kicked off on the Metal Moose Radio Show. What's up, gang? So, hopefully all of you guys have cleaned up from lying around in pentagrams made out of blood for Halloween, stealing candy from children, because we all know if you listen to heavy metal music, you must worship the devil, right? Because that's what happens when you tell people, hey, I'm in a metal band, or I like metal, and that's what you get is that look like, how many kids have you sacrificed? Or, I love the comment, oh, if I can't understand the words, I just don't listen to it. Really? I figure, like, a lot of the music you listen to doesn't have words. But anyway, so, yeah, welcome to the Metal Moose Show, where we like metal and we don't kill babies or anything like that because, well, I mean, I can't speak for all of us. There's possibly a couple out there that do. Just anyway, so welcome to the show. So here's what's going on today. Normally in a normal week, when we do the Metal Moose Radio Show, what happens is my partner, who's been with me since almost the very beginning, Mary Arnold in Texas, right? So we gather a bunch of music, she gathers a bunch of music, and then she will send me a batch of tunes. And she's like, here are some songs for the show. She usually sends me about 10 songs, and then I do the rest of my own. Well, at the Anubi Studios, things have changed a little bit here in my schedule at my real job, which this was my real job, so I could just do this every day, all day long. So anyway, it changed, so I'm having to do the show on a different day now. So the songs that she sent me are going to be the next week's show. So this week I created a show all by myself, and I'm going to be honest with you, normally we are very, very super stringent on I'm going to play these tunes and these kinds of bands, and I like to mix it up a lot. Today, I went into the music that's coming up. I have a little folder. It's called Coming Up. Believe it or not, I know it's technical radio. Try not to get confused, but I went into that sucker and I grabbed a bunch of music and I just threw it in here. I didn't even pay attention to what we were going to play. I was just like, we're going to do this. So it's going to be an interesting show. Some crazy music. And speaking of the coming up, thanks to all the people that are sending music, we have people from all over the globe sending in bands. I heard from somebody from Norway today who's sending some bands. It's just crazy. The coming up folder is huge. So we have so much music. We could pretty much stop asking for music now, but we keep everything as fresh as possible too, along with keeping all the bands that we played before on the show. So there's the Moose music library is it's big. That's what she said. Buckle it up, Buttercup. Metal on the way. This is the Metal Moose Radio Show. Feel free to give us an email at moosecrewradio@gmail.com. Until then, break open the Cheeto bag. We got a lot of dust to cover. You know I'm right.
Fish
I'm not even going to try to scream like that because my throat would fall out onto the floor in pieces. Hey guys, Metal Boost Radio Show, how's it going? So listen, for those of you new to the show, because there's a bunch of new people, we're on IPO and a bunch of new radio stations, so we always got new people every week coming into the show. So let me tell you a little bit about what we do and why we're different from your normal metal show. If you'll notice, my name is Moose, which is just a nickname I've had for a long time. My name's not DJ Bloody Axe from the 7th layer of hell, and my show's not called like the Deadliest Metal Hour or whatever any of that crap is. You're not going to hear me talk about how many chicks I've banged or how much more beer I can drink than you or how many times I've met Cradle of Filth and how that makes me cooler. It's not going to happen here. This is a family when you listen to the show. We are called the Moose Crew, and it's just everybody that gets together. And I make fun of those DJs. I'm DJ Eyebone. Well, good for you, Mr. Eyebone. What we do is we go around and we find bands that are unsigned and independent on small independent labels from around the world that don't get enough exposure. What we do is we gather them and we contact the bands and we say, hey, we'd love to play you on our show. And during the show, instead of talking about getting high, getting drunk, and all that stuff, we talk about Cheeto dust and Nutella and wonderful new ways that you can incorporate bacon and banana peels and possibly, on special occasions, a rubber chicken into your love life. It's as simple as that. It's fun. It's goofy. We have a good time. It's just there's none of this big ego. Anybody can do this. A monkey can do this job, man. You just get on a microphone and play music. It's not hard, and I have no illusions about being the coolest guy on the radio. My name is the Moose, and that's so stupid. I'm not interested. There are a lot of people out there who like to poke fun at this show because we're going against the grain, because they want to be cool and they think the DJ Eyebone and Bloody Death Squads and all that hail and kill ignorance. That's the way it should be, and anybody that goes against that, So it's all right, man. Welcome to the family. Grab a jar of Nutella and come this way. We're going to introduce you to how to get metal and Nutella together. Get
loose with the Moose.
Teardrop weather, come try to tell you.
Till your death is where we'll fight. I'm just one call
This is Michael from the band Bag of Bones, and you're listening to the Metal Moose.
This is Derek from Scissortooth. You're listening to the Moose.
This is Ben from Go to War, and you're listening to Metal Moose Radio.
This is Ben DeVoe from Inverted Serenity, and you are listening to The Moose.
You are listening to the Metal Moose.
obviously that song is about puppies and rainbows and happiness, a little hate crowned on the Metal Moose Radio Show. So, gang, if you're brand new to the show, we are big into interaction with people. We love it when you email us, moosecrewradio@gmail.com. We also like it when you come to the Facebook, which is facebook.com/metalmooseradio. You can find this show on Tumblr, Pinterest, Instagram. Excuse me, I had to burp. I figured I'd do that away. Next time I'll just do it. You can also find us on YouTube. You can find us on The Headbanging Moose. Just Google Headbanging Moose, which is an amazing blog out of Canada. You can find us on Holler Productions. You can find us also on 65 radio stations all over the net, from France to Florida to England to Texas, California. It's all over the place. I always say it's kind of like Flo, that chick from Progressive. You just turn her channel, and we're right there, just like she is. So it's amazing. So listen, if you send an email, let's say you run across a band that you dig on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or wherever you're at, you want to hear them on the show, let us know about it, and we'll go ask them if we can play their music on the show. It's really that simple. You want to hear a band that you heard on the show before, you want to hear them again, just you can email and say, hey, man, I was listening to your show and I heard Pig Butthole and I liked them. So will you play them again? It's pretty easy. We also have a number you can call that's 405-693-3262, and you can leave us a message and say, hey, I want to hear Pig Butthole, or you can say, Moose, you have the most incredible voice I've ever heard in my life, which I get that pretty often, except like never. But you can do it if you want to. I mean, why not? It's, how could you possibly resist?
You are listening to the Metal Moose.
Is broken the churches and fill the pews with hate. If I read the mind of the devil to see what he'd do next, he'd take our God out of the cities, every school and state. Ever backing down on his word, take back this ground with a mighty sound. If I read the mind of the devil to see what he tried next, he'd make a line of sexual purity, leaving churches vexed. Finally, he gathered the nations and lead them to decay. And now the blind are leading the blind. Hell is here until Judgment Day. Ever backing down on his word, take back this ground with the mighty sound. Ever backing down on his word, take back this ground with the mighty sound. Ever backing down on his word, take back this ground with the mighty sound, a mighty sound, a mighty sound.
It's Knights of the Remnant on the Metal Moose Radio Show, rocking it hard. So, how many of you guys out there are into the whole, like, Thor's hammer and gauntlets and swords? And I mean, because every now and then, when you go to a metal show, you run across a Viking, you know, an Amon Amarth fan, or, you know, Myrkskog, or Naglfar, whatever it is, you know, the whole Viking scene, which I have a Thor's hammer I've had for many, many years. I personally am not a huge dressing up like a Viking, because I look a little bit too much like a Viking, and I'm afraid I'll get arrested. But if you're into the whole Viking gear thing, you need to go check VikingMerch.com. They've got all of the Viking gear. I mean, you can actually get horns to, like, drink mead out of, and wall hangings for your house. It's not just jewelry. It's a Viking plethora of Viking stuff. So check it out. And yes, I did burp, actually. That's what that was. So check it out. Go there, and when you order your stuff, you put in the coupon code MOOSE, and you're going to get 10% off of your Viking order. So, I mean, how hella cool is that? It's pretty rad. Also, I want to talk to you guys about VIT screen printing. It's located right here in Oklahoma City, but I'm sure shipping is not going to be an issue. Every band that's out there playing shows knows that merchandise is a big deal, man. And T-shirts can be super expensive, and you want to do them right, because if you sell shirts that the print washes away once you wash it one time, you know, people aren't going to want to buy a shirt from you again. And not only that, it's also important to work with somebody who knows the business. And my good friend Eric, who's the singer of Drunk on Monday, owns VIT Screen Printing, and they make shirts. They made a bunch of Moose shirts for us on several occasions. It's good quality. It doesn't wash away. And he's in a band. He knows, he understands that it is expensive, and he's going to work with you. He's going to make things great for you. So VIT Screen Printing, you can look them up on Facebook. You can also just look up Drunk on Monday and get a hold of them there, however you need to do that. Shirts, man, you know. Right now I'm going to take mine off and break out the Crisco and a little bit of cinnamon sugar. I think I just made myself sick. But, man, it's going to be fun.
Show your rack, Cheetos, and rubber chickens.
That's Colorado. You're listening to the Metal Moose.
Extinction's coming for the human race. What a wonderful life. History convicts your culture to die. What a wonderful life. Cling to the precious human life. There's more and more to buy. Precious, precious human life. Stack it up to the sky. Get tattoos and buy a bunch of crap. What a wonderful life. Bacon and fast food out your ass. What a wonderful life. Cling to the precious human life. There's more and more to buy. Precious, precious human life. Stack it up to the sky. Cling to the precious human life. There's more and more to buy. Precious, precious human life. Stack it up to the sky. What a wonderful life. What a wonderful life. Bye, 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 bye. What a wonderful life. Have a wonderful life. Yes, have a wonderful life. Obey and consume.
Scanner, man, reminds me a little bit of my good buddies over in Doghouse Swine and John Kelly. Just coming through town a couple of weeks ago on tour. Doghouse Swine was. Scanner, actually, not. But anyway, just good, sloppy, hard, rockin' punk edge. Just, it's like Jersey pizza, man. It's greasy, but it's good for you, man. So listen, I also guys want to tell you about the Zombie Moon vape. So I'm a vape guy. I smoked for a lot of years. I smoked Camel Wides. I absolutely destroyed my lungs, and I decided I actually wanted to live, and I stopped smoking and started vaping, which is awesome. And I've tried like tons of different vapor places and vape things and all that kind of stuff. And I saw the zombie thing on Facebook, and I was like, I'm going to write them. I want to try it. So I'm trying it, and I really like it. And it's quality stuff. It's not junk. It's not watery. It's good vape, good flavors, and it's really easy to get a hold of them. Just go to zombiemoonejuice.com. Or you can email them at sales@zombiemoonejuice.com. Just tell them the Moose sent you. Get yourself some good vape, and don't go on a murderous rampage because you decided to stop cold turkey. Because I'm not saying I did that or anything. Just, it's possible. You know what I'm saying. So listen, if you've got the Cheetos out and you got the Cheeto dust going on, we need to talk about bacon and the fun things that bacon can do. I mean, you're missing that little spice in your life. Bacon will do it. Everybody loves bacon. Wait a minute. Is it Samuel L. Jackson that doesn't like bacon? No, it's John Travolta. He doesn't. It's swine. Yeah, I don't know. But who cares? I like bacon. You?
You are listening to Metal Moose Radio. This is Adam Russell speaking on behalf of Holler Productions. I have been doing horror-themed promotional work for business, labels, promoters, radio, skills, talents, and bands of all genres. If you think you have what it takes to take part in our family, find us on Facebook at Holler Productions and drop us a noose. I mean Latin. Welcome to the Holler.
I want your blood. Then I want your soul. And I want them both right fucking
This is my vengeance. This is me making peace with the one demon that wouldn't let me be. This is death. My
Hey, this is Jake, the drummer for the Violet Hour, and I'm here to tell you the Moose totally rocks.
Love
Hey, gang, man, hope you're having a good time. We're just a little over an hour into the show, so we're about halfway done. I want to run over some radio stations where you can catch a show. You can catch us on Metalhead Extreme Radio out of Chicago. You can listen to us on Canada's Extreme Metal Radio, obviously, in Canada. Metal Zone Radio out of Florida. You can listen to us on Radio Riff. I think they're in Wisconsin. Not 100% sure. You can catch us on Panama Rocks Radio out of, yes, the country of Panama. You can catch us on United Rock Nations. I believe they're in France. TBFM and XRP, both in the UK. Brand new IPO radio. We're all over the place, man. Just all you got to do is go to Google and type in Metal Moose Radio. You're going to get all kinds of places where you can hear us. Not to mention the Headbanging Moose. I think we said that before. You can also go to the blog, the Metal Moose Radio blog. We don't do websites because it's been a nightmare over the past year and a half, people trying to do websites. And, man, I don't even want to get into that mess. But we have a blog, which is metalmooseradio.blogspot.com. You can go there. You can listen to the show there every week as well. And Spreaker, if you're unfamiliar with Spreaker, it's Spreaker, Spreaker. It's a cool app you can get on your phone. You can listen to us there. Also another one called Mixcloud, and it's pretty much constant, man. You can listen to the show 24/7, 365 on the radio stations, on the app, on your phone, on your computer, in your car. It's pretty much awesome. Did I tell you guys I was naked and covered in Crisco? It's true. Slaving over a hot microphone. It's the DJ with the perfect face for radio. It's the Metal Moose Show. More metal coming up now.
This is Don Rizzi from Throttle God, Rock Springs, Wyoming Metal, and you are listening to The Moose.
Hey, this is Curtis Don Vito from Snoo, and you're listening to Moose Metal Radio. That's right, the only place on earth where a moose will play you all the loud stuff, all the stuff you want to hear, all the stuff I want to hear, all from the Moose.
You probably thought I was trying to sound like that guy, but I actually had something stuck in my throat there. What's going on, gang? So a lot of people ask, they're like, where in the world do you get all the music for this show? We have a crack squad of people out there who go and find music and send it our way, and a lot of those people are production companies like Asher Media Relations and Full Blast and Rage PR and Future, and there's tons of them out there, Rock and Growl. We deal with a lot of those, but there are also just people out there who follow bands all over the place, like Rena, a good friend out in Florida, Valerie up in, I think she lives in Massachusetts, that follow bands around, and people like Holler Productions and Shattered Sounds Promotions, and they follow these bands around, and they get them, and they send music to us, and what we do is we just search and search and search. If you go onto my Facebook page, you'll see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of time where I will just send bands the information on how to get to the show. It's as simple as that. If you go to the Metal Moose Radio page, it's the very first post there, how you get on the show. We try to keep it as fresh as possible, but we also try to keep all the bands that you ever hear on the show will be played again. We keep the rotation monstrous. And the music library is so big. So listen, if you're a band and you've sent in music before and you're like, man, when is that dude going to play our song? It will happen. I promise you. There's just a long, long, long line of people. Kind of like the line into Voodoo Donuts, which was like right next to a weed shop in Colorado. What a brilliant idea. Weed shop, donuts. It's smart. Anyway, so there's a long line. We're getting to you. I don't ever ignore anybody. And if for some reason we don't play you, because there are instances where I'll write a band and I'll say, listen, man, a lot of people are going to hear this. Are you sure you want me to play this? Just to make sure, because if the production's not right or whatever, it happens. But 99.9% of the time, we're going to play you. We're going to get your band out there heard by thousands of people on 65 radio stations across the world. And it's awesome. So real quick, speaking of awesome, before we get into more music, I want to tell you guys, write this name down. Whenever I go through the analytics of the show, it's interesting to me that the majority of the audience is female, and that's awesome. But ladies, especially if you're in the Oklahoma City metro area, let me tell you about a girl named Shelba, S-H-E-L-B-A, Shelba Bell. Yes, just like a bell. Shelba Bell is a hairdresser. She does Mrs. Moose's hair. She does bands, all kinds of bands' hairs, and she's got green and blue and orange. Her hair changes every day. She's amazing, though. She's a super cool chick. She totally supports indie music. She's about at every concert. She goes to way more concerts than I do, but she's amazing. But look her up on Facebook and tell her you want her to rock your hair out. And she does an awesome job, and she's a good friend of mine, and I wanted to promote her on the show. And she is ready to whip your hair around and throw some twigs and, I don't know, a brick and a grenade in there, those kind of things. So, I don't know, the whole girl hair thing. I don't have any hair left, so there's nothing left to do. I'm thinking about doing the tips on the very top of my little bald hair. It'll be amazing. Don't you think? Green tips or something? All right, guys. So listen, more metal coming your way now. We're about an hour and a half into the show. Make sure and give us an email, moosecrewradio@gmail.com, or call the Moose line at 405-693-3262. Leave us a message. If you do, you'll end up on the air. I promise. Maybe. Depends on how cool you are. We'll see.
Hey, this is Brandon from Singular Alloy, and the Moose rocks your antlers off. Love it.
So
This is Cammie from Van Halt, and you are listening to The Moose.
Hey, Metal Moose. It's the other Metal Moose, Matty J from Psychostick. Just calling to say, Moose.
Hey, this is DJ from Revel 9, and you're listening to The Metal Moose.
This is Chris from Olathe, calling you from Cleveland, Ohio. You are listening to Metal Moose Radio, Chicks That Rock program, and the Metal Moose is on the loop. Crank it up, man. It's metal.
You are listening to the Metal Moose.
I'm going to talk over this like a lounge singer. Hey, thanks for coming tonight. Make sure and tip your bartender. They are working on tips only. Anyway, guys, listen, man, we're at the end of the show, so there's a couple more tunes coming up. Every week we do this. We say thank you to all the people that support the show. If you're listening in, thanks so much. That means a million. Just we do this every week, and we want you here every week. Thanks to Tornado Tattoo. I want to give a shout-out to Jill Colbert from Icy Home Promotions. She's also given us some amazing music over the course of the show. Thanks so much. Also to Zombie Moon Vape and Viking Merch and VIT Screen Printing and all of those people. Listen, I want to name everybody on Facebook and on Twitter. Scott Agnew, thank you so much. Chris Andrews from Against the Damned, such a huge supporter. Kevin Tubby from Broken Flesh. There's a million of you out there I want to say thank you to, and I'm going to fail every time because number one, I can't remember your names, and number two, if I wrote a list of it, it would be like 400 miles long, so I don't have time. But one of the important messages that I say every week, and it's a big deal, when you're part of the Moose Crew, we're about support. We're not here to put anybody down. We're not here to make fun of anybody. We're here to support each other. And one of the things I always say at the end of the show is wake up, kick ass, be kind, and repeat. Just because you're kind to people doesn't mean you can't take care of business. Doesn't mean you can't get things done. What it does mean is you have the chance to change somebody's day. Every day you can smile at somebody. You can put your arm around somebody and say, man, I appreciate you. Doesn't make you soft. It makes you caring. It makes you supportive. And that's a big deal to me. I'm so sick of all the people. There are these stations and these people out there, and it's not just me. They're making fun of each other. They're making fun of bands. They're killing the scene. And everybody's bitching and complaining about killing the scene. The fact of the matter is that until we start supporting each other all the time, like the Moose Crew does, go to Facebook and look up Moose Crew. There's 900 people in there that are supportive of each other. Metal on the Move, Best 303 Sounds, Shattered Sounds, Holler, all of those people, Asher, and we all support the bands. We support each other. End of story. There are so many people out there who are against what's going on because it makes them look like idiots. There are radio shows out there with hundreds of thousands of listeners because they make fun of people and they pull pranks on people. They talk about, booze and sex and drugs, which, hey, those are all part of rock and roll. Don't get me wrong. I understand. But the Moose Crew is about support. If you listen to this show, you come back because it's family. You write in because you're family. You call. You support the bands. None of this making fun of each other. But listen, before I get done here, because I've only got a couple seconds left, ask your partner tonight what body part they are willing to wrap in bacon. I mean, the answer could totally change your relationship in many different ways because some of them want it cooked. Hey guys, see you later. This is the Moose. Seacrest out. See you next week. Ugh!
Hey guys, it's Cole Kinnan of Tell the Wolves I'm Home, and you're listening to The Moose.
Thanks for tuning in to The Moose. All rights to the music played on this show are reserved to the artist or representatives of the bands. For information on how to get your band on the show, email mooseriffworks@gmail.com or find Metal Moose Radio on Facebook. Tune in next week for more Moose. This show is exclusive exclusively produced and imaged by Burn United Records. For more information, go to www.burnunited.com. Burn United Records, where your band becomes a brand.